think we're going. Yep, we're going. This took forever. So, the title is not a lie. This is the Iron Bundle I got from the raids, by the way. In case anyone's wondering. But, as you can see here, we have 2 full boxes of shiny Iron Bundle to trade out. And yes, they all are shiny, and some of them have marks. The only items I have on them right now are the 2 that have booster energy. But that could change. I have also not nicknamed a single one. So, that might be something we do. Really quick, though, so that I want to prepare for the future. Can't put you back out yet. Where did I put my old Indigo Disc team? Just so they're ready to go for the next stream. And I think I may have put them with the Dunsparce. Yes, here they are. Swap those with you, and move you to be with my other Superstar Raid ones. So we have a lot of Pokemon to go through today. I think this still will end up being shorter than most of my streams, and I think that's okay. I think it's a good time to at least get some hell items and names on these guys. One more thing. You may notice something. He's, kind of missing now. I used all of my Herba Mysticia to get these. I had just enough for it. I had, like, 30 or so going in. So, yeah. So long story short, I'm out of Herba. And that's a bit of a problem. I might do some grinding in my own time. I'm not going to be doing any Terra Raid invite things during this stream. But, it will be an ongoing thing for the rest of Indigo Disc, at least. Let's just get started with the naming process, shall we? Hardy Nature one, no mark. Okay, look. I was thinking about nicknaming all of these guys. Just across the whole hunt. Just doing it as I go. But I didn't do that. And I have no ideas for any of these. Some of them do have marks, which make it a bit easier, but I don't know. I might just try them out as is. I think I'm just going to try them out as is. Because we've got to do 60 of these trades, and sometimes these trades take a bit. So with that, it's finally time to say sayonara to the Delibird and Iron Bundle stuff, because I have not connected to the internet at all since I started this. Since the last time I loaded up Indigo Disc, I think. So I still have the Delibird stuff, but that's gonna go bye-bye now. I got the grinding done I wanted to do for it. and I'm honestly okay with what I have. I did get a shiny Delibird, so I got all I wanted. It's time. Let's go. So what's going on in the events right now? Prologue? Not sure what that's about. This... Nothing really new except for the Outbreak event, which has been happening for a little while, so... I say it's time. So I'm gonna have it in this view the whole time, so you can see, like, what marks they all have, what Terra they all have, their IVs. Some have a few EVs in them as well, just because I caught like batches of Iron Bundle in a row. And I think when you catch Pokemon, it does EV train all of the guys in your party just a little bit. But I think that's okay. Let's get started. Iron Bundle number 1. Alright. 1 down. 59 more to go. We'll see how long this takes. Farewell, little guy. Good start. Good start. Just a random Spinarak. Number 2, this one has the uncommon mark. I'll admit, this may not have been the best spot to do these. Hey, Vix! We're running our second Iron Bundle now. I haven't named any of them or giving any of them held items or anything, so... I'm not so good with naming things. And a couple of them do have boost energy on them, but... I think like 2 of them do. A Swablu. If you want to name one, feel free to, but I've got nothing. We're just gonna go and trade out all these, and I think I'll probably send after that. It will be a shorter stream, most likely, but I think that's okay. I was hoping to do this earlier, and then we do like one more Indigo Disc stream or something before the end, but yeah, that's not happening. It took too long to get this hunt done. I'm sorry. And even then, after this stream's done, I think I might take a break from streaming for a little bit. I got some things I need to focus on at the current moment. This is mainly to fulfill a promise I made. And then we can start 2024 somewhat fresh. Ooh. A Terra Raid Dinner? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So, I may change spots where I trade at least once. Like, I think I'm going to trade one box, and then I'm going to go somewhere else to stand to vary the view a little bit. But other than that, it's be a very chill stream. And this could be an extremely short stream, and I'd be fine with that. Honestly, I could just make this a video instead, but my laptop does not have the storage space right now in order to accommodate for that, so we're not doing that. Another Terra raid, I think. Yeah. Alright. It's just about a low level. That must be someone in the early game. So, people in the early game getting some Iron Bundle shiny. For those people who stuck to it after Christmas. For all of the crap this game likes to pull you through. I also caught these guys in various balls because I found out at a later point that net balls actually work better on Iron Bundle than are at full health, and I didn't have a Pokemon that was good nor to slash it down to low HP, so I couldn't just catch it in anything. And some I was just tired and decided Quick Ball is good enough. This is a Magikarp from an egg. Okay. I guess someone must have been trying hunting Magikarp, and this is one of the duds, so... Cool. I wish I could have done a more grand stream to end this, but things just did not work out in my favor for that. You may have noticed I've also been streaming less lately. Like instead of the Thursday, Friday thing I've been doing, it's just been Fridays lately. I hope to change that where I'll stream a little bit more often next year, but that's something I'm gonna have to decide after the break. I am gonna be taking a little break after this. It feels weird to say, I'm feeling a bit burnt out at the moment. Which sucks. It also means that the Mario 3D World Challenge thing I wanted to do is also going to be put off for a bit. They pumped up Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle the Driven. But, next to me right here, I have Sonic Superstars, Kirby Return Dream on Deluxe, and Mario Wonder. And I will be streaming my first playthroughs of all those. Whether I finish Indigo Disc first, I don't know. But that's fine. The Scyther, huh? Alright. Just one in the wild. Alright. So surprise training has been kind of iffy for me in the past, where like bot websites or something will like hack in shiny Pokemon or something. And apparently it's been a problem for a while in terms of the franchise, and they just never fixed it for some reason. Just know that I will be transferring all of those to the Shadow Realm. So, no need to worry about any of that. Just get them out of circulation as soon as possible. Azumarill. Next Iron Bundle. Future streams, I may also try to keep on the short end as well. Because I know Wanya likes to hit the 2-hour mark, sometimes pushing it another hour for like special streams. And I think I might take that route as well. It means that streams overall will not be as long. We won't get as much done. But I think that's okay. I gotta pace myself a bit more. Feebas. Lucky from an egg. He's got a lot of good stats on it. I might keep that one. Alright, an uncommon bold iron bundle. If I would have had the motivation to get all of these prior to Christmas, I could have done like a Christmas stream, like a Boxing Day stream. I'm not a guy who celebrates Boxing Day, but it is a big deal to some people, mainly outside of the US. So it would have been close enough to do this. Plus, it would mean I would be able to do all my holiday celebrations and have this not get in the way. And yeah, a Japanese Ditto. Let's go ahead and check this guy really quick. Just some found randomly in the wild. Alright, cool. See, in the future, I think I'll be adjusting my schedule again. Evening streams will probably still be a thing, but I may cut down the length. Because usually my streams go on for like 4 or 5 hours, and then it basically takes the entire evening. I'm eating a lot later than I should be, and that's not good. So adjustments are going to have to be made for 2024. Do something real quick, like do this with me? Sure thing. I will be going through this first box, and then we'll take a little break. So that'll give you enough time to do what you need to do. Also, this is all RNG. This is just random people. That was honestly the plan the whole time. I might have a Shiny Iron Bundle from another point. I think last year I also did something like this, but I just caught normal Iron Bundle and then Shiny hunted one to keep for myself. Oh! One thing I failed to consider. I'm gonna be getting Dex entries for Indigo Disc during this. But I don't think I got one there, because I think I may already have Duraludon. Do I? Yeah, I do, right here. But I might be getting Dex entries I don't have yet. Iron Bundle in a quick ball. This is one, not the first of the bunch to have this, but this is one of the ones that will probably anger a lot of people. I just heard the Uno Showdown machine go off upstairs, so I think Kiki may have jumped on the table. Just hit the button. So, that's interesting. We never actually fully put it away after the Christmas stuff. And probably we're gonna get the family together. The little of us that are gonna be here for New Year's Eve, and we'll play a few rounds of upstairs, so I guess we just didn't figure it was a convenient thing to put it away just to get it out within a week, so. Goodbye. Alright. See, I'm not sure when I'll be streaming again. Mid-January at the earliest. I think I am going to take a couple weeks off just to fix a few things in my life. One thing, my sleep schedule is still kind of a mess at the moment. I'm waking up too late. So that's gotta change. So fixing my sleep schedule is going to take a little while, so I think I got to prioritize my own health. to burn out stuff. Eevee from an egg. You can tell because the level 1, and very rarely do you see like such a low level Pokemon in the special trade. The surprise trade, sorry. Mixing up my words. That might be a side effect of me not getting enough sleep. And also, getting to sleep way too late. I'm a wreck. I am just a wreck. Things are gonna change, though. A Bagon. Or is the Bagel? Another egg. This is something that's really common. I know because I've done this. You get a bunch of eggs, and if you hatch them, there's nothing. You surprise trade out all of your extras. But I recently learned that's not a good idea. If it's your last batch and you got your shiny, it's fine. But it's a lot more efficient just to reset if you don't get the shiny, because it'll generate new eggs when you use the sandwich again, and it gets rid of all the duds. So you don't have to worry about clearing those guys out. And even then, I like to just transfer all the ones I don't want anyway, because most of them are going to be kind of eh. Like stuff like Eevee and Bagon, I think it is justified to surprise trade out, because these are very sought after. The pseudo-legendary, and then Eevee. So it makes sense, but not every Pokemon is like that. Yeah, streams are going to be taking a bit of a hiatus again, and I'm sorry about that. At least this one, I think it's purposely announced, because I think it took a hiatus a few months ago, and it just sort of happened. I didn't tell anybody it was going to happen. I'm like, I should probably stream back and stream again. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But, this time I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. And granted, I probably should have taken off for the holidays in general, but oh well, I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. She was looking kinda dumb. Anyway, next Iron Bundle is marked. It has the Dawn mark. Despite the fact I think I got this guy in the evening, so I don't know why it's the Dawn mark. Maybe in game it was kind of close to Dawn, but definitely wasn't IRL. Axel. Alright. Not from an egg, just a wild one. Alright. I was honestly expecting to get at least one website shiny by now. People like just get those, and they're still legal for trading somehow. And then they just shove them back in the GTS or something. It's just... why? I'm surprised Game Freak hasn't done anything about it, because I think this has been a problem since the 3DS era. And nothing's really changed in that regard, so I don't know. Normal Makihita. Probably in the wild if I were to guess. Yeah, just somewhere in the wild. Oh, this one was from New Year's of this year. Huh. How old are these guys? Today, almost a year old. Hold on us for a while then, huh? A couple days ago, last month, today, a couple weeks ago, today. No, this is a full-on year ago. Like this time last year. Huh. A couple days ago, last month, yesterday, I think. A couple days ago, today, last month, a couple days ago. Okay. Decent age. Like a few months back. Found this guy for a little while. I guess I just didn't want it anymore. I guess they had to clear out some boxes that figured, hey, these Pokemon are still fairly good, so you might as well just take them. That kind of just happens sometimes. You don't want to just get rid of them in general. Just remove them from your game. You figured someone else might have a good use for these guys. And for the most part, I don't. But it is kind of nice, though, that some people are willing just to trade out random Pokemon they had in case someone else really wants them. It's kind of nice. I'm realizing I don't know what shiny Grafaiai looks like. So let's see, we have a Ditto from exactly a year ago. I'm wondering if this was a Ditto that someone got and they were planning on doing the trade code thing, so they can trade like regional versions, because Japanese Ditto, or for me anyway, but Ditto from other languages boost shiny odds from eggs. And I wonder if someone was planning on doing this and either forgot or just wasn't lucky enough with getting someone to trade with, and they were like, I'm not holding on to this anymore. They probably have another Japan Ditto and like, do I need this? No. A lot of these are just eggs. This one's interesting, though. This one's from around launch. So I'm wondering if this might be one that someone trained up to go through the whole game with. And then they were done and decided to give it to someone else. Because that's around launch. Level 5. Yeah. Huh. Alright. Then you have ones like this where it's like, I'm gonna catch random Pokemon in the wild and just send them out. Which, fair. Original Trainer Pillow. Okay. Greg. I was not paying attention to the names of the trainers who were giving out Pokemon. So there might be some interesting ones I just wasn't paying attention to. Collie, Sean. Alright. Let's get back to it. Oh, hang on. Alrighty, Mark. Gotta show that off. It was also properly marked. I don't know all the marks by heart. I haven't memorized them all or anything. You know, I'm surprised I never really considered like looking more deeply into where these Pokemon came from. And you're just like, I don't really want this. And I already traded the ones I want to trade out. Got the boxes, they're gone. Ooh, Gyarados. But I'm realizing some of these guys have like, proper stories. Like some are just, you weren't a shiny that was in an egg, so you'll go somewhere else. You're being sent away somewhere. You have Pokemon that were gone in rage, were just rambling the wild. They decided to trade out because I'm like, okay, I caught the thing, but maybe I don't really want. Okay, this one's interesting. So for a Rainbow Crew, Yar. Just chop the name in half. Caught today, immediately put into the GTS. Passed down with a couple people. That happens sometimes. Alright, next Iron Bundle is Relaxed. I'm surprised I never really considered looking back at like where these Pokemon came from. I may actually keep some of these. Not all of them. But the ones that are more interesting I think I'll still keep. Even though realistically I should be not clogging up my boxes. I should be I should be clearing stuff out because I need the space pretty badly. Esper. Definitely not from their game, considering it was an English one. On the wild and around the world. Alright. Next Iron Bundle is Gentle. It's hard to really think of what to say on more chill streams like this. Which is kind of sad, actually. Because if I'm going to be going back and getting shiny Dunsparce again, to finally continue that stupid hunt, then... Ooh, this one was from a Terra raid. Oh no! It's not. This one was just caught. Okay, this one's actually really weird. This one was just caught in the wild about a week ago. They changed the Terra type on it, and then put it in the GTS anyway. It has a flying move too. Does this just happen with Meowth? Huh. Okay. Next Iron Bundle. Okay. Okay. I'm tempted to evolve that now. But, nah. Alright, this one's a mark. Iron Bundle, the Peckish, for lunchtime. Again, this is likely in-game time if it's time-based, because, it was not around lunch when I hunted most of these. It was definitely in the evening and towards the night. So, not the most accurate marks in the world, but hey, it's cool to have them. And it's not like I couldn't really tell like what time in game it is because Iron Bundle only spawn in Area 0, and I hunted most of them just down in the cave area, so I couldn't see. So I don't know how much in-game time passed. Okay, Staraptor. Probably just found in the wild. Oh, found in the wild and then trained up. Vaguely around launch. I'm wondering if this one was used on a team or if they caught it and then used candies to level it up to get it to evolve and then ditched it. I don't think Staraptor's that bad. Seems to me like it was just a level up and done scenario. It was gotten around launch. I don't know when it was first traded out, so it could have been sitting in someone's box from being traded for a while. Another uncommon mark, which isn't really accurate. It's the most common mark, from what I could tell. In terms of just getting them randomly, because you can get marks for, like, eating enough sandwiches with your Pokemon, or getting your friendship to max with your Pokemon, so, like, those are technically the most common, especially in Pokemon where you've had them in your team since the beginning. But in terms of just, like, going out in the wild and getting a mark on a Pokemon, uncommon is probably the most common. Cute little Trapinch, though. On the wild and traded out. Most likely. Yeah, caught it yesterday, even. Jeremy. Next one is Calm. We're almost done with our first box. If I keep this pace up, we'll be done around, like, an hour 15, maybe. That's probably pushing it, but you know how I'm just gonna drag out ending streams. Mostly by accident. So, yeah, still generally shorter than a typical stream, but, who knew? Going out and hunting for 60 Iron Bundle would take hours, and then you trade them a lot in, like, an hour and a half. Oh! That's our first shiny! And it's... Oh... I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the very thing I knew was going to happen. Yep. Fully EV trained and everything. This one's getting transferred. They gave it a unique story, though, which is weird. Because this is a Hisuian form. I think even if you get Oshawott from an egg in this game and you level it up, I don't think it's possible to evolve them in their Hisuian forms in this game. I think you only get the Hisuian form from like transferring in or doing the raid event, and the raid event couldn't be shiny. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that dude when this thing's over. Just making that clear. This has just been a thing that's been happening in surprise trades for years, and nothing's being done about it for some reason. And I don't get it. I'm not a fan. Honestly, I'm surprised it took most of the first box to get that far. So... New Dex entry incoming. We got ourselves a Totodile.
Hello, it's me.
When I see Totodile, the first thing I think of is always Stitch.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody is left behind or forgotten.
Just something from an egg. I'm still not sure how you get the starters in the DLC. Don't spoil it, because we'll get to that point at some time. But any starters that are already logged are from this, with the Totodile, or from me getting eggs for a chance of getting a shiny. So, you may have noticed I had a Typhlosion and a Cyndaquil, but not the middle evolution. That's why. I tried hunting eggs for it when the Terra event happened. To this day, I don't think I've missed a 7-star raid event. Vaporeon. Just randomly found in the wild during... Is that the DLC? It might be from the DLC. Okay. This was just an egg? Just an egg. From... Oh! Not often you get a little discrepancy in the time there. They held on to this egg for a bit. Do any of these have marks? Oh, they do. Some have marks. Okay, we'll go to the mark stuff in a bit. After this first box. You're about halfway done. Next is a bashful one. By the way, Vix, I know you're playing through Gen 9 in Japanese to learn a bit more how to speak the language and read the language and all that. How's that going, and which version did you get? Something in this one. Definitely an egg. I don't know what the hidden ability is. This might be a hidden ability, but I'm not sure. Next Iron Bundle. To Kenzie. Lots of little shallows. It's a little baby. Hey, little guy. What's your story, huh? Ooh, it's gonna be a Terra Raid one. Yeah, it's a raid. Look at that really random moveset. Apparently, it's been going around the GTS for a little while. Got into last month, so it's about a month old. We just sent it in the GTS, okay. And to end off our first box and mark 30 Iron Bundle. This one. And then we'll change the location, so that way things don't get too repetitive. As if they aren't going to be repetitive when the entire gimmick of this stream is that I'm trading out shiny Pokemon. Be glad this stream's going to be a shorter one. To Dusty. A Snivy. Okay. I don't know if this is one that we got a raid event for or not. So this might be a new Dex entry. That's Dex entry. Okay. Nope, no raid event. Alright. We're going to stop the surprise trades for now. Go in our boxes. And before I forget... Goodbye. What the hell, dude? So let's go ahead and go through the rest. And see if they have any marks. I know one of them does. There's an uncomic mark on this one. The Scyther. This Ditto has the Gourmand mark, so you could tell this one was used a lot for getting eggs for shiny hunting. That's pretty good. Staraptor. Yeah, someone took us to the end. It has the champion ribbon. So this was on someone's team at some point, and they beat the game with it. Nice. I'll make sure to take good care of it. I don't think any of those have marks. Okay. So overall, few Pokemon's interesting stories, as well as an uncommon marked Scyther that was just randomly caught in the wild, a Gourmand Japanese Ditto that was definitely used for getting eggs for shiny hunting at some point, and a Pokemon that was used on someone's team to beat the game, and then sent out for other people to enjoy. We also got a couple Dex entries with some starters. So that's pretty nice. So now we have one more box to go. Let's change location. Let's go someplace a bit visually different. I could trade on the mountain, I guess. Let's go... Paldea's highest peak. Yeah, sure, we'll go here. We'll trade the rest of these from up here, which makes a lot of sense because these guys are part ice type. So someplace cold would make a lot of sense for these guys. Hello, Game Eagle. So yeah, now we're just kind of up here. Doing the rest of the trades from the top of the mountain. This really low poly view of Paldea. Look at that. Hey. Excuse me. Don't. Don't do that. Thanks. I'm gonna step away from those guys. Hello, how random. Can I, like, stand on top of this sign? Almost. If I stay on top of this sign, I don't think any of the Pokemon will be able to get to me. So for this... I slide off it, but Miraidon can stand it just fine. Miraidon's got traction. I don't. So I think I'm like vaguely centered on it. And then... Oh, I can stand on it. Okay. I just have a worse hitbox for it than Miraidon, I guess. Well... Now Sneasel can't get me. He won't run up from behind and get me. So we'll do the rest of the trading from up there. How about that? Just a little overview of the guys we have here. With a Cloudy Mark, I think this is. Cloudy Mark, the Cloud Watcher. The Jittery Mark. Iron Bundle the Anxious. Uncommon again. The Sleepy. Sleepy Titan. That's it. I'm gonna go through most of this box. I am gonna save one of these. Because just in case Vix doesn't get back or we don't do a surprise trade, I do want to give Vix one. I think it'd be nice. Alright, back to the Poke Portal. First up, a Cloud Watcher. And it instantly found a person to trade with. Wow. That's nice. Enjoy your little Cloud Watcher that I found in a cave where there are absolutely no clouds whatsoever. These marks are so weird sometimes, man. They're just so weird. Little Fletchling. Aw. Cute little guy. Damn. Look at him. Original Trainer Angel. Oh, that's sweet. Just something that was caught in the early game and then just sent out. I think someone was wanting to try the GTS. Because this was gotten... Wait. Oh, shit. This is from a different time zone where it's past midnight. This is one that was just caught and then just sent out. Because this is the 29th here. But this was caught in Spain, it seems. That's Spanish European. At the bottom there. So this was caught in Spain in the middle of the night and then effectively sent back in time. That's kind of neat. Okay. You find Pokemon that have interesting stories if you actually pay attention. I never thought to do that until now. And I really should have thought about it sooner because, like, someone traded out a Staraptor that was on their team when they beat the game. Like, I would have never thought about that if I wouldn't have, stopped and checked. Shiny Iron Bundle for Chuck. Enjoy, my friend. Another Grafaiai. Okay. I think this may be our first repeat. Because we got a Grafaiai earlier. No, we got more than one Ditto. Duh. But in terms of non-Ditto, I think that is our first repeat. It's pretty cool. Judging by the Terra typing, I'm guessing it was from a Terra raid. And I was correct. Someone did a raid. And just traded out immediately. Original trainer is just Z. Very mysterious. Hello, Snover. You can't get me up here, you guys. Sneasel snuck up on me when I first got on this mountain. You guys can't get me on top of this sign. Iron Bundle to David. What you got for us, David? Another Meowth. Is that a shiny? Or is that lighting fucking up because we're where I am? That's just lighting. It's a French Meowth. Caught and then chucked in the GTS. Huh. Okay. I thought it was shiny for a second when I first got it because the lighting messed up a bit. I don't think the shiny for Meowth's that different. I think it gets a slightly darker shade of fur. It's like his feet and his ears become like a pinkish color. But it's not really easy to tell from a distance. Get back to that menu, please. We got our little shaky boy. We got Iron Bundle the Anxious. I like how most I like how most of the Pokemon that are up here are just watching me. They're like, "How did he get on that sign? What the heck? Does you know it's a bad idea to stand on a signpost like that? Is he nuts?" Ocean Aura. Interesting name. Oh. Interesting Pokemon choice. Agreed in. Do you have a little story for us? Someone caught in the wild and put in the GTS, like most of these. It seems to have gone through the GTS a couple times because this is a Japanese one, and we did not trade with this trainer. So it's been making the rounds. Alright. Now, I keep doing this. I think I'm in the boxes, but I'm not. I'm in the surprise trade, man. There's a difference. When the day comes that I do get my 3-segment Dunsparce, and we effectively do this again, but with viewers, I want to see what kind of stories you guys have with your Pokemon that you trade out. I'm also noticing some random geometry in the sky. Like, look. What the heck is that? Ooh, this one's interesting. It's a Charmander in a very special and rare Pokeball. So I think this could be one that was gotten as a result of farming eggs during the Charizard Terra event. One of the early ones. Oh no! Someone just caught a random Charmander. Oh, it's from an egg. It's not going to tell me whether or not it's from the raid thing. It might be something they got from that raid. Wait a fucking moment. It's a time traveler. That's next year. I think this one in particular, it is a legit one. From what I can tell, it's legit. But this guy was doing the strategies where he skip ahead in time to change the outbreaks and raids, and they never swapped their time back. So this Charmander's from the future. Okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's gonna be a hell of a story. Hell yeah. Next item bundle, a mild one to finish off the first row in our second box. I wasn't gonna give that Charmander much attention. I'm like, oh, right, it's gonna be from an egg, so I can't really tell if it was because of the Charizard. And then I see it's from like a week from now, and I'm like, oh yeah, that strategy. They just never fought their time back. Iron Bundle goes to Craig. Give me a Lechonk. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty common sight too. Just random low-level Pokemon just shoved in the GTS. We've been getting like a mixed batch of them though, where it's like, yeah, sometimes they're like early in the DLC, but like level 3, so this is likely one they caught for the tutorial, and then after leveling up a little bit, they're like, I'm gonna try this GTS thing out, and out into the world it went. And considering that the original trainer is not Craig, it's been making the rounds too. Alright, on to the second row. like these giant ice spikes that are sticking on the mountain here. I'm mounted Dreamy. Spell it I-E. A Sprigatito. And it seems this one's also been making the rounds in GTS. Likely level 1 from an egg has been just going around. Yep. Definitely from an egg. From a few months ago, so they already held on to this for a while before starting to trade it out. Or it's been traded out a lot. Interesting. Next we have a Careful Iron Bundle. Don't worry, Vix, I will be saving an Iron Bundle to trade with you. It'll be the only one where I, like, properly, like, put it in a link trade instead of a surprise trade. I think it's fair. Iron Bundle the Senpai. Okay. Oh, and it's a Delibird, too! That's fun. That's fun. This might be a streamer. This might be another streamer then. Hang on. Picnic from today. It's got 5 out of 6 good stat. Oh my god. What in the world? Is it like a... Hang on. Hang on a second. I was look up Twitch. I don't know if it's Twitch or YouTube. I'm gonna guess Twitch, because that's a more popular streaming platform. This could be like a live one. This could be a live streamer doing something similar to me, except with really good IV ones instead of this. What the heck? Hang on, I gotta check something. Give me a quick second here. What the hell? I have to check. There's no way. There's no way I got another streamer's Pokemon. There's no way. Playing Sword trying to find something? Alright. Take your time. It might not be a Twitch streamer. There is a Fallen Senpai on YouTube who does do Pokemon stuff. He's doing Shiny Terra raids, which is interesting. This could be the same person. Hello, gaming. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Gaming Wands? Wayne? No, it's not Wayne's. It's 2 N's. I'm gonna say Wands. So this Pokemon here could be from this streamer. Huh. So they're doing a Shiny Dunsparce thing too. More of in the style of Shiny Catherine, doing the shorts thing. Okay. I can tell. Last stream was 10 months ago, though. Don't worry about your name? Alright. Last stream was 10 months ago. This short is from last month, so they're not too active anymore. But well, now I know. I doubt this guy's watching it. It might be the same person. But hey, thanks for the Delibird. If you go to Fallen Senpai's channel and and he posts a short where he's trading out these Delibird and you see a shiny iron bundle in there, that's mine. Okay, I'm keeping this one. This one's just hilarious to me. It's like, wait a minute, that the fact is it's formatted like a username. And the name matches, to an extent, the trainer name. Led me to believe it was some sort of, like, streamer or other creator. And I think I might be right. Okay. Back to Iron Bundle, though. With adamant one here. I'm never getting rid of that Delibird. I think that Delibird's given us the best story yet. And it came, like, basically right after the time-traveling Charmander. I was not expecting so many good stories from some of these Pokemon. This is great. This is great. Dratini. Freaking 10% change going wonderfully. So what's your story, little Dratini? Ooh! This is that little thing up there in the top right. For Pokemon that are caught in Paldea, they have a little Terra mark on them. This one has a little G in a sphere. This is the Dratini that was caught in a raid, hence the Premier Ball, was caught in Pokemon Go, then transferred to home, and then to this, where it was censored out. Yeah, look at that! Cross Pace time to join me from Pokemon Go. So we got ourselves a mobile player. Very random moves, but hey, it's pretty good. Heck yeah. Is that our first non-Paldea one we've gotten? Yeah! That was our first non-Paldean one. This one's from the real world. Dratini Pokemon Real? Next Iron Bundle. Don't worry, Vix. You have a little bit of extra time. It'll probably take at least like 20 or so minutes. So you might get the Pokemon you're looking for. As someone who has not played Generation 8, I have no idea what you could be going for. Sending Iron Bundle to Orion. Hoppip. Most likely just something that was just caught randomly in a Pokeball and chuck in the GTS. Probably from a new player, or just someone wanting to try it out. Or someone just trying to clear out some boxes. Fair enough. Yeah, definitely a wild one. But it has been seeing multiple trips in the GTS, because that is a different original trainer. So this was one that was randomly caught and stuck in the GTS, where it's been going all around the world. Nice. Next Iron Bundle we have here is Sassy. Magdalena. I think that's how that is pronounced. Oh. Spider. Alright. Tarantula. Probably just one caught early game. Yeah, just caught early game. From the same... Wait a freaking moment. I hop it by mistake. Okay, I could have hop it by mistake. Is this early game still too? Yeah! This was caught, like, vaguely early. Like, not quite tutorial. It was caught in Ultra Ball too, so... It could just be one of those Pokemon that someone went back for? And then caught an Ultra Ball to trade out? Huh. And I find the 2% before the one I'm looking for. Hey, welcome to Pokemon. That just happens sometimes. Your luck's on another level right now. Alright. Surprise trade? What you got this time? Iris! A Fennekin and a Love Ball. This is likely one that was hatched from an egg, once again related to the raid event. This is also a dex entry for me, because I don't think I hunted for this, ever. And if I did, I never got the shiny and I got rid of all my Fennekin. So, I'm willing to bet this was just one that was hatched from an egg. Yep. Hatched from an egg. Fairly recently. Hold on for a while, though. It's from the same original trainer. It's also a pretty dang good one, too. The only thing that's really wrong with it is its special attack, and that could be buffed up with a bottle cap or something, you know? This is likely just one that was a dud from shiny hunting. None too major. Row 3. Hiya. Well, this actually took me a little bit of time, because this is a Scarlet version exclusive for the DLC, and now I have it. Sweet! Bam. Free dex entry. Alright. We're keeping that one so I can evolve it during the main series. Just one from an egg. We have Iron Bundle with an uncommon mark on it. Which, again, is the most common mark, unless you count the ones you can actually earn. You can claim a reward for your progress in your Pokédex. I'm not doing that this stream. That's gonna be a later thing. That's gonna be a later thing. Thanks though, game. I appreciate it. Iron Bundle for Iron Bundle. I just got a non-shiny one. It's like I'm trading for myself last year. Yeah, this is just one they just caught. They were likely doing something kind of like me, where they were catching a bunch of Iron Bundle just to trade them out. Kind of like what I did last year, except I shiny hunted for them this year. Last year it would be just like this. So now you guys know what I did last year. Well, that's funny. That was something I wasn't expecting to happen. Hey, Vix Battle, let's go. I was gonna make sure I don't trade away the Iron Bundle I just got. You can wait for your Pokedex. Shut up, game. I don't care right now. Now's not the time. Oh, thanks, game. Thanks a lot, game. Iron Bundle to Alex. Is it the same Alex from earlier? I don't know. Could be. Send me a Diglett. It's a cute little Diglett. How much time did I spend trying to 60 Iron Bundle? This was across multiple days. If I were to estimate, each sandwich takes about 30 minutes. I reset 2 sandwiches, so I didn't get any shinies during those. I'm going to get 1 in 63 odds. I had around 30 herba when I started, now I have none, so... Probably around, like, 8 to 9 total hours. And I just barely got enough. So, it takes a while. It takes a while to get this many shinies. Which I think is fair. But I mean, stuff like this, it's just done instantly. Just sure that Alex isn't bad as I expected. It could have been worse. I don't remember, like, the exact amount of time I took, but... Like, I wasn't properly timing it. It's just, like, it's just an estimate going in. I could be wrong. Not sure. Heart attack almost almost Okoing it. Okay. Well, you didn't. So you likely caught it. So that's good news. Nothing to worry. You can claim a reward for your progress in the Blueberry Pokédex. Shut up, game. I know. I don't know why the game keeps telling me after every trade. I don't care. Now's not the time. Now's not the frickin' time, game. Romantis. This is like just one of those randomly caught in the wild and chuck in the GTS, so nothing too interesting. You just got the Alex guy again. It could be the same Alex, but the odds are kind of low because Alex is kind of a gentleman. Oh, this was a Diglett from a raid. I didn't know that until now. I wasn't looking at the Terra type. Okay. Oh! This one's from an egg. Someone was shiny hunting for this, and this is one of the duds. Okay. Interesting. Hang on. See what you got passed by? Oh. Small world. Alright. Another Iron Bundle. A gentle one this time. You can claim reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokédex. Thanks, game. It's gonna keep telling me that. Gosh, Shiny Dragonite, congrats! I don't have one in this game, I don't think, but I did recently get one in Pokemon Go during the Fashion Week event. My first raid with the costume Dragonite was a shiny. I'm very proud of it. Ooh, a Chansey and a Love Ball. It's really fitting, actually. It's also not my first shiny Dragonite, because I also was out for the community day with it, but... I always cherish shinies I have costumes with. Because you don't get those too often. Ooh! This one's from another game. It's from Gen 8. Okay. Neat. There. Sorry about that. So we got ourselves one from Pokemon Go, which was the Stratini. And then we got this Galar Chansey. Nice. Alright. Sleepy Time Iron Bundle with a lax nature that is perfect. I love that. And it can be yours if you're lucky. You can come reward for the progress you made in your Blueberry Pokedex. Game, why are you like this? What are you gonna do? Iron Bundle to Dennis. Ooh. Have I caught one of these yet? Unicle. It's Uniclus. But they removed some of the name. Okay, so we got Reuniclus in our decks. That's great. Bang. I was going to catch a Solosis and then turn it up, but I kept failing to catch them, so now I'm just... I now just have you. Alright. Next we have a Relaxed Iron Bundle. This is our 4th row. We're nearing the end of this. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in the Blueberry Pokedex. Thanks, game. They're gonna update the game to fix one of the TM recipes because right now it takes something that's in Violet only. During that, they should also add in a thing to make it so it's annoying with every Pokemon you get, whether it be new to the Pokedex or not. You can get a stupid reward out of it. Racing for Illumise. Do you have a story? Looks to me like they're either trying to get one with perfect stats for battling, or more likely just shiny hunting for it with a really good Ditto. One Area 0! Oh boy! That's not a place you should be hatching eggs. It really isn't. An Adamant Iron Bundle! Which may not be a good one. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokedex. You can stop with that now. It's like Iron Bundle to Vic. A Trevenant. Okay. Nice. So no surprise trade. Let's check it. Just really caught in the wild. Showed the GTS, but it was put in here multiple times. Because that is not Vic. That is me. So we're getting a lot of guys that were just kind of juggle around for a while. Interesting. Next we have a Rash Iron Bundle. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in the Blueberry Pokedex. I don't get why the game has to keep telling you every time you get a new Pokemon. Like, is that really necessary, game? Do you really need to do that? Whatever. The Alolan Sandshrew. Just a cute little guy. And it's new in my Pokedex! I never caught one! I think I may have tried, but I wasn't able to get it, or it might not be in our version. I don't know. It might be a Scarlet exclusive. But yeah, it just seems like it was just one randomly caught in the wild, and here we are. Next, a Careful Iron Bundle. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokedex. It's more relevant when I get a new Dex entry, because I'm actively increasing the number in the Pokedex, but you don't need to do it every time I get something new, regardless of whether it's in that Pokedex or not. Like, ooh, Charcadet. Dominic, send over Charcadet. From a raid, I think. Yeah, from a low-level raid. And honestly, it's got a really good Terra typing in this case, because if you have Scarlet, you can get the armor that evolves into Armor Rouge, and it's already ready to go for it. Because it has Psychic Terra. Unfortunately, I'm playing Violet, meaning I get Cerulege with my armors, but honestly, this is nice to have. I like this. Next we have a Calm Iron Bundle. We're nearing the end of this. You can them a reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokedex. Thanks, game! No, that's okay, it's okay. It's not actually hard to get the armor I need for it, because there are trade codes, that sort of thing, but just kind of fitting. A Mankey! I'm just saying it's a really good Terra type for that to have. I think generally you want your Armor Rouge for raids and maybe even battle in general to have Psychic Terra. Expanding Force is really good on it. Mankey from Shui. Just go on the wall and put in the GTS. Turn it around a bit. A Naive Iron Bundle next. You can claim a reward for the progress you're making in your Blueberry Pokedex. Gee, I didn't know that, game. Thank you for telling me. I'm not claiming that till the next Indigo Disc stream. Iron Bundle to Liam. A Gible and a Premier Ball. This could be one from a Pokemon Go raid, too. Let's see. No! It was a Terra raid from this game. Also juggled around a bit. Different trainer name. Cool. Alright, we're in our last row here. Next up is a Gentle Iron Bundle. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in the Blueberry Pokedex. That's never gonna get old. It definitely will not get old. It's just... Yeah, we've done this for about an hour and a half. Probably gonna get a few more minutes out of it. Definitely shorter than my usual streams, but I think I'm fine with this. Nice little ends thing. A Sunkern. I don't think it's shiny. I think it's too bright. But it's definitely from another language, though. From Germany. Once again, just messing around, getting traded all over the place. Just something else caught early on and then sent away. Original trainer Birdie. Okay. Actual Iron Bundle next. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokedex. So cool! I'm glad I know this information now. I'm forcing the bit. That's forcing that notification. So are you surprised? Because I'm sure not. So Nessa16. I think we may have traded this person already. That username seems familiar. Oh! A Basculegion. And it's a big one. That might be why it seems familiar, because that was probably the person that gave us the damn Samurott. Damn you. Look at this crap. I don't know how they get away with this. So dumb. Alright. Careful, Iron Bundle! You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokedex. Iron Bundle's going to Japan. Flying across the Pacific. And we get a Froakie, a luxury ball. Could be something as a result of trying to shiny hunt from the Greninja Terra raid event. Let's see. Yep, it is definitely an egg redirect. Oh, but they've been holding on to this egg for a while. They've held on to this egg for nearly the entire year. They only just hatched it during the DLC. Well then. Huh. Alright. Docile Iron Bundle. Say it with me now. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokedex! Sheesh. Iron Bundle to Lucky. A Pichu. Alright. What story do you have, little Pichu? Level 7, so it was likely caught in the wild before being put in the GTAs. Been around for a while, so that's not the same trainer name. It was caught in February. So either Matthew was holding on to it for a while before starting to trade it out, or it's been going around for a while. Now, last one I'll be trading in this manner, a Naughty Iron Bundle. So I want to make sure I actually trade with Vix for this last one. You can claim a reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokedex. And that's our last surprise trade. Number 59. Iron Bundle's now flying halfway across the world. Off it goes. For a Spoink. I like Spoink. Very underrated Pokemon. Just a cute little dude. Like caught in the wild. Very early on. Yep. Around launch even. Ooh. This one's from the early days. Alrighty. With that, that's all the surprise trades we're doing tonight. Because we're going to make sure that Vix gets this last one. First off, before I forget, bye. Let's go to the rest. Do any of them have marks? So we're not paying attention to if they did or not. Mankey has the lunchtime mark, is peckish. And that's it. Just that Mankey. So in total, we have 1, 2, 3 marked Pokemon and 1 with a ribbon. Alright. So Vix, are you ready? You're beginning his last Iron Bundle. I don't know how long it's going to take for it to go through home and then get into this. I'm hoping Vix is ready. So I'm kind of curious what you found. You're hoping I'm like, this Pokemon's gonna have a unique story of its own. And then you started complaining about how you found the 2% chance one before you got the 10%, so you have me intrigued. Leave a moment, something came up. Alright, we can wait a little bit. In the meantime, mystery gift, get via internet. I don't know if I've claimed. I got the Master Ball. Did I get the TMs yet? So I might as well grab those. I have not gotten them yet. So now I have 10 TMs for Metal Sound, I think, even though I don't really need to have this because I have the right version to actually craft them right now. But, cool. Also, I thought I already got the Master Ball? Yeah, I got the Master Ball already. But it's still in the list. It came back. Well, I already got both of these gifts, so I'm not gonna get any more of them. I don't know of any codes that are active right now that I haven't used yet. Do a quick check here. Gift codes list. Got Metal Sound, got the Master Ball, got the Lucario, got the Titan, got the Herba Mystica, got the Rip of Room, got the Gimmighoul. I have not gotten the cap yet. So let's get that. Where Astal Cap. I don't think I've claimed this one yet. I got the quick balls. I don't think I got the expert belt. I might as well grab it since I'm here and I don't really care that much. Because expert belts aren't hard to get. They're not too expensive in shops or anything, so. Doesn't matter too much, but I might as well grab it. I don't know if I've already gotten it yet, though. We'll have to see. Super effective. The one. Super effective. Expert belt. Have I gotten this already? Nope. I think I already got the quick ball, so I think we're good. With that, I'm not sure how else to stall. So I think I've done everything else. Let's try out that cap. You didn't come reward the focus you man your blueberry Pokedex. Thanks, game. Let's see, what button was it? Was it left? Yep. Takes for a frickin' load, but that's the button. Hats. Sporty cap. That's nice. I think I'll wear this for the rest of Indigo Disc. Why not? See no reason not to. Checking a few other things. Yeah. That's I think that's everything. So now I just have to wait for Vex to be ready to trade. What's the winter uniform look like? You can also go with the tracksuit. This. Look at my head. Do you know the fast way to farm Terra Shards? Honestly, I think complete your Pokedex for Teal Mask and get the... If you complete your Pokedex, you get the Glimmering Charm. You get this from getting every Pokemon in Teal Mask and then talking to your homeroom teacher because he decided, hey, I'm here. And I'm like, Jacques, what are you doing here? It's like, I wanted to see how you were doing, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to you know, and the Pokedex. And then once you get this, it's just like, let's do Terra Raids. If you want Terra Crystal, if you want Terra Shards, the best thing you can hope for is just doing raids. If you don't have Teal Mask, you can probably just do some raids, the ones you want. They give a decent amount. Especially look for ones like major events. Like right now we have event ones for this one here. This one I think is an event one for Iron Crown and Walking Wake, I think that's what they're called. Event Terra Raids like this tend to give more shards. You also want to look for higher ranking raids because you get more rewards from raids that are higher tier. So, at the very least, beat your game, so that way you're not getting any 1 or 2 star stuff anymore. And, you can always list the help of the Terra Raid battle function in Poke Portal to look for raids if you don't have any you want to do or aren't prepared for it. You'll get a big amount, and, it even has Pokemon that are normally exclusive to DLC, and you can obtain them this way. So even if you don't get Teal Mask and Indigo Disc, you can still get their specific Pokemon through trading and this raid system. You're not locked out of it. Should the day come where you get Teal Mask and you fully complete it and get the Glimmering Charm, you'll get 10 extra shards, I believe, for every raid you do. And I think it may also affect Terra Shard drops that are out in the world, because I've picked up a couple of item balls in Indigo Disc after having this, and I'm getting like 13 or 15 Terra Shards, and I feel like it's because of this. But the way it's described, it might just be you get a lot from the DLC in that case. Other than that, if you get Indigo Disc, you can get the item printer. But that's a lot more luck-based, and you're not going to be getting that many Terra Shards that way, but it is an option. A Gym Team by Fairy Terra type from a Protein Masquerada. Ooh. Yeah, 10's a lot. How many do you have right now? Let me see if I have any fairy type raids right now. I do have one here. Let's go check this one out. Because while I'm waiting for Vix, I could just post. Barely any. Okay. Well, I'm glad to help in any way I can. So, go ahead and connect online and be ready to enter in a code. If anyone else wants in, feel free. Just want to check really quick. And none of you are shiny. I'm always paranoid with D1. This is a low level one, it's a 3-star, but that's fine. Invite friends with link code. So enter in the code. I'm not going to keep this code on screen. I'm not keeping that code on screen. Let's try this again. Invite friends with link code. And let's have one that's not. Link code WS90X8. There you go. I'm perfectly fine with just going in with the zoom, not the zoom roll. I'm thinking of your theme. I'm perfectly fine with going in with my Metagross. It's not fully leveled up or anything, but it's a 3-star red, so it's pretty easy. Let's go. Plus, Metagross is super effective against it, so even better. So let's hope to get started with getting some more Fairy Terra shards you need. I'm also wondering if because I'm hosting the raid and have the charm, if it'll give you the extra shards. I don't know for sure. Ooh, a Shinization. Go with this Meteor Mash, and it's gone. I one-shot it. Okay. Easy. I'm trying to catch this, so I'm fine. So I'm gonna go. So, 1, 1, 2. Oh, it's not like... Oh, I think I know why. It's 10 for, like, higher tier raids. I think it's like a percentage it increases, so I think it's like a 50% increase then. Okay. Just goes to show that higher star raids give more. Got one. Yeah. It goes to show that doing higher tier raids give you more Terra shards, but you know, any little bit I could help. It's nice. Also wanted to see if my charm would have any effect on your game, and it seems the answer is no. Any more fairy type raids around here? I have 2 more. I don't have very many fairy type raids right now. So we'll go for these. And then we'll see if Vix is ready. Because I've beaten the game, 3 stars is the minimum, so we're not going to be getting a bunch of 1 and 2 star junk. So it's a lot more worth it just to go for them. I'm hoping we get one that's a higher tier though, because 5-star raids can give. Yeah, that gets one. 5-star raids give River Mystica sometimes. What Pokemon want to use this? I think we'll be. No, I think I'm gonna change to have a level 100 to be safe. Wait. No, I need something else. That's not good. Okay. This could be interesting. I'll bring in my Cinderace. Challenge as a group. Invite friends link code. And it's doing this error again. It didn't happen at all for the entire trading thing, and now it's happening. L3TTSY. Ready to go, because I think I'm fine with this. Alright. This one should last a little longer. This one should last a little longer. Won't be a one-shot from me. So I can stick with fire, but Fireball. Oh no, it's not super. Ironhead it is. Some impression, but failed. Ironhead. With arrows. We can change our typing. Always getting stabbed from it. My favorite Pokemon. I'm still not entirely sure if I can answer that. I did a stream a while back where I did the Pokemon favorite table thing. But that was months ago. That was back before the DLCs came out. I had even less Pokemon experience than I currently do, so like I wasn't really too sure then. I'm not even sure now. Unfortunately, the Terra type I have is just fighting, which is not going to be great here. So I think I'll just stick with Ironhead until it runs out, and then we'll see what happens here. We are going to hit. Oh boy, we have a Dragon Dance. Oh boy. This could be bad. Thanks for the heal. Go to heal again just to be safe, because I never trust the healing in this game. Action must be charged. So, iron it again. We're gonna heal again. Can you Terastallize at all? I'm just gonna go for it. It's an Ironhead. Charge. Shield's broken. So having the fairy type was actually really good for this. I think fairy is immune to dragon, so it makes it a lot harder for you to get hit. And there we go. Fortuna goes at the very end. Hey, we got it. So that should give you a decent amount. We need this. So we can go again. Got a bottle cap. 2, 4, 5. And there's the 10. So I think it's 2 shards times the tier you're in for the charm. You got 2? It takes a bit sometimes, man. It's always kind of random chance. Because you get like 10 reward slots guaranteed for this, I think, and it just randomly rolls like what it could possibly be. Never mind 3. So yeah, you may have to just grind for raids to get. You serious this time? Alright. Yeah, grinding raids is your best bet. I just have this one last fairy raid, and I don't even know if it's going to be good or not. And after that, I think I'm all out, because I don't think there's any more fairy type raids around. Let's go and mark this. I don't see any more fairy type raids here. Oh, you know what? I could go to the DLCs. I can go to the DLCs and host raids there, because I probably have fairy type ones around that. Let's work here. You just unlocked 6-star raids. Nice. Those take a bit more prep in order to do, but if you can do them, you do get a lot of rewards out of them. So let's go ahead and check this raid over here. Unlocking 6-star might also refresh your rids, so... Okay, got another dragon type one to go against, so we'll jump as a group. Invite friend link code. Please EV train your sword dog native sword. 100% if you want to do 6 stars. JCK6BN. I was going with this. This is a 4-star. It's not going to be as hard. It's not even fully evolved. Do you know how to get a sword in this? Yeah, whenever you get a legendary Pokemon that's known for having a hell item on it, it likes to show up in the market. Yeah, because I did the Palkia and Dialga raids a few weeks back, and now their hell items are showing up in my market. So, since you have Zacian in your game, that means you should be able to get a sword. Nice shiny. Your body so we get lowered stats. That's perfectly fine. Let's go move it. Should probably gonna go up now. Burned. So my attack's gonna be lowered a bit. That's fine. There's the shield. So Meteor Mash again. Wow! That shield went down fast. Put up the Meteor Mash. Bam! Cloak goes down. Easy. This. I think now I'm gonna check my DLCs. 3. That bottom one's the bonus from this, from the thing. How is this calculated then? Because I've been wrong about basic percentage. I've been wrong about like a simple multiplication thing. Huh. Oh yeah. And any Pokemon with Belly Drum is absolutely amazing in Terra raids as long as I don't get hit. I don't don't think it's random. But it it has to be linked to those stars. The fairy type right here. That's my only one in Teal Mask, so this might get you a Pokemon you can't normally get because you don't have the DLC. So let's do this right real quick. Then I'll check my Indigo Discs. I might have one or two. And then we check with Vix again. Hang on. I don't think that's shiny. I'm gonna check really quick. I'm gonna run on that. Where'd they go? I think this is them. Just checking. Nope. It's hard to tell the shinies for some of these guys. So let's do this one. It's a fire type, so I'm using different than steel. Am I gonna go like poison? It doesn't really matter. It's a 4-star. It's still easy. Yeah, it's fine. Like friends with link code. 3YKKDK. Donkey Kong. It should let you join this even without the DLC, so this will be a way of you getting a normally DLC exclusive Pokemon. I'm glad the game lets you do this. I think the same is also true with its systems in Gen 8. So that's always really cool. I know for a fact when the DLCs were first done for those, you could just transfer them in if you had them. So I think the same is true here. Should allow you in anyway. There we go. Start the red. And then after this, we check the Indigo Disc, and we should see this one more Fairy Raid. To be fair, the DLC maps are considerably smaller, so less raids spawn, but it is worth checking them. Meteor Mash. Get it down to its shield. And we're burning. Great. There goes the attack I just got. That's fun. Also, I'm realizing the camera is clipped into the ground. Quality gaming. Well, we're done. That's just it. We're done. Oh, man. Easy. So you can cash this if you want. This should give you a DLC exclusive. Two chair shards. Yeah, I think it is determined by star level to some extent, 'cause I got 5 again for a 4-star. So that makes sense. And it's just Indigo Disc. So what do we have in the academy? We're spread out here. One here. Are there any others? It's just the one, I think. That's fine. This should also be a DLC exclusive. So it's a nice little taste of what you can experience. It's nice. First, gotta leave the cave. Find where to go. I just need to find a way out. There we go. Here's a tunnel. Wait. That's not enough. It's hard to tell when you're moving so fast in the dark. You go ahead and make your sandwich. You got a bit of time. And this is my last fairy raid, so you can check to see if you have any fairy raids in your game, and you can use the sandwich on those. Alright. I was hoping this would be closer, and then it's like, oh, when you said Shardstone Cave, you really meant Shardstone Cave. You have to find a way out first. Alright, so a 5-star Porygon 2. Normal type, it's primarily going to try using electric stuff, I think. I think we're still good like this. Let me look. I might just go with Cinderace with Iron Head again. That might be our best bet here. Delphos can put up Terra to defend, I guess. That's an option. I think we'll be fine with... I think Cinderace will be fine enough. With anything potentially better for this. You only have metal sounds, so you don't have any skill attack moves. I guess this is the best we have. Challenge as a group. Invite friends with link code. Have you ready? 528KL2. So despite the fact I can catch this with the Pokedex, I'm not going to. Even though I very much could. Because I already have a Porygon, and I could just evolve it. And I think that's fine. I think it's fine. You got a couple minutes. No need to rush. Then after this, it's all my fairy type raids. So... I wonder what that writing is. Like, on, like, kind of next to the banner, near the link code. There's something written in, like, weird Poke language. I wonder what it says. I've never really given it much thought before. I wonder if someone's decoded it. I mean, someone must have, right? Also, look at the little Beldam in the corner. He's like, hmm. One minute to go. I may just have to back out and reset the room so you can get in. 30 seconds. I'm gonna refresh the room so that way the timer doesn't run out before you get in. Challenge the group. Invite friends with link code. New code CRFM5X. Alright. I don't think this will be too hard. Story bell, let's go. Ironhead. Now levitating, so the ground doesn't work anymore. Look like I can change type with plenty abilities, so that's not a problem. The shield, I think. We're pretty close to it, at least. That's one more attack. Speed increases, but that's not important. The speed won't go any higher. Here's the shield. That's probably the point for the Terra, even if it's only for defense reasons. I can't Terra mine because my Terra is fighting, and that means I'm going to be weak to Psybeam. That's why I can't trust him. But you might be able to get away with going a fairy type of defense, I don't know. We're probably still fine without. And now I'm back. Just gonna spend this next turn healing. Heal up. Discharge. And I'm paralyzed immediately, of course. Finish the heal. Ironhead again. Once we get that shield done, that's a win. Guaranteed. I'm paralyzed again. I'm gonna have to heal. Oh, I moved to the paralyzed. Great. Cheer. Heal up. There, that's actual good heal for once. There's the shield. This is free. This not poison anymore, doesn't matter. An Iron Head for the win. One for this try attack to add insult to injury, I guess. Bonk. Down goes Porygon 2. I'm gonna not catch it. So there's a ball. Fragment, Muscle Feathers, 2, 4, 5, and then my 10 bonus. Not bad. So, with that, that's all my fairy rids. I don't have any more. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and warp to somewhere a bit more safe. Like, here, I guess. And then, we check with Vix. You have 3 of your sandwich? It's something. Now we're in a more safe area. I think it's good to go to trade. So, Vix, you here? What is that Doduo doing? He's just running up against that tree. You okay, little guy? There you go. You figured it out. Good job. Glad you figured it out eventually, little guy. I feel what I've been doing with my show, I'll be able to do it. Go right ahead. In the meantime, let me just check something really quick on my end. As you can see, I have a plethora of Terra Shards of various types. I do a lot of raids and such for grinding for Herba. So I have a decent amount of most types. Wish I could give them over. Just hogging Terra Shards I'm never gonna use. We're trying to get a shiny Decidueye. Well. Oh, wait. Hang on. E for Decidueye. I already have one. Yes. And I already have a shiny one because I hunted for the shiny on stream a while back, soon after the raid event was done. And I got it. So you don't have to worry about doing that if you don't want to. I'm good. It's okay. If you want though, I will still trade the Iron Bundle or something. So doesn't have been anything special. Honestly, I was expecting stream would have ended about like 45 minutes ago. Because I'm like, oh, I tried them out. Maybe we talk about the stories of each of these Pokemon and we're done. And then I decided to help with fairy raids, and now we're here. But this is roughly how long streams are probably going to be in the future. Somewhere between 2 and 3 hours. Mainly for the sake of being able to eat at a reasonable time. So future streams I'll be trying to cut down the length. So yeah. In order to get all that ready to go, I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a break from streaming for a little while. Anyway. Still up the trade Vex? Discord messages, hang on a minute. What's going on? Nothing important. Have a nice day to you too. Hope you get enough fairy shards. One more trace from the over. Alright. In the meantime, what code do I want to do? We gotta set something. Let's do... $60... let me... For one thing... Nine, one. It could just be this. 60991 for the 60 Iron Bundle. I wanted to check his Pokedex number really quick. And I think we'll be fine with this code because most people don't only put in 5 numbers. So let me know when you're ready, Vex. I'm gonna back out of this for a bit. Doing it from the GTS is a pain. Well, we're not doing surprise trading. It's just gonna be a link trade. So, as long as we stop getting errors, which I think we could go fairly smoothly on that. Because if it's surprise trade, like, it's not gonna be a guarantee you get it, but link trade's a guarantee you get it. As long as the thing actually says it'll work. Sometimes it doesn't. I think we'll be good. If it doesn't work, I mean, be like, connection interrupted because stupid error that I will not describe to you because we're a dumb thing. But usually enough tries, it'll just work. You gotta be patient with it. Trying to get the change. I see. So what the heck is this about? Plus new Pokemon for the Blueberry Pokedex. Okay. Sure. The regulations at F starting next year.
Most from Paldea. So everything in Paldea except for the box legends. Everything from Kikami. And a big chunk of stuff from Blueberry, but not everything. Okay. Let me know when you're ready, Vix. I'm gonna sit and wait for a bit. Scroll through Twitter. I would have had to speedrun the main game and the DLC, then get started to spawn before I could properly hunt for it, so training was your only option. Oof. Yeah, that would have been a little too time consuming. Anyway, it could just be anything. It's nice of you to try to go through all that effort to try to get a shiny Decidueye, but you don't have to. I appreciate the effort, though. Just bugging out. I don't use home all that much. Mainly because I just have Go and this. I'm not going to be able to transfer much. So, I usually don't bother. Why would I be doing it now, of course? Yeah. What are the odds? What are the odds? Tom Fox is trying to get his shiny Quagsire in Pokemon Coliseum, which, from what I've heard, shiny hunting in that game's kind of a pain. Because I think those games, Coliseum and XD, you can snag Pokemon from like enemy trainers or something. But if they're shiny for them, they may not be shiny for you. So you just kind of have to catch everything. And that sounds like a pain. Go to sleep now, buddy. There you go. Wake up. It's just wonderful. Mm-hmm. Some shiny hunts just seem kind of to me. Like, I think once I'm done with the Dunsparce thing, if I ever go back to it, I don't know if I'll do that kind of a hunt ever again. So, yeah. Nintendo of America's marketing team is apparently paying attention to Pikmin Twitter, as they used the phrase Dan Dory issue in a recent Instagram post, and everyone's losing their minds about it. So that's fun. Netflix adds a series of Pokemon profile icons because of the new stop motion thing that just came out. So that's neat. What game is this? And it's a meme where it's like toxic over competitive players pepper spraying people that just play for fun. And someone just puts Bluey the video game. Oh, I love Twitter sometimes. Daily Mario Images put a picture from a Mario Monopoly ad. A new meme trend that's apparently started with Gonzo and a Muppets Christmas Carol. And Tiny Tim, who did not die! Why couldn't you guys have started that meme like a week ago? Why did you have to wait till after Christmas? Oh man, I gotta watch that movie again though. I gotta track down a DVD or Blu-ray or something, man. Such a good movie.
can rock with this. I'm sorry. It's okay. This ain't the worst awkwardness that's happened. Like, Twitch and Kick are fighting over LeBron James after the basketball legend expressed interest in streaming. I know this part of the stream is just kind of awkward. We're kind of just sitting here doing nothing, but I really wanted to make sure you get your Iron Bundle. So I don't want to rush you or anything, but like, eh. Apparently, an old tweet is resurfacing where people are like, "Hey, go into Akinator and fill in everything as if you were talking about yourself, but say you're fictional. That's your new kin." I don't know why that's becoming a thing again, but it's interesting.
Someone's tweeting out how to get the legendaries in the new DLC. I don't understand it yet. So, that'll be a bridge recrossed when we get there in like a month or so. Probably longer than that, but eh. Any luck? Or is home still being kind of for you right now? Really stuck in a cutscene. Great. Oh boy. Shouldn't be that long. It's like it's just actively trying to make sure you don't get your iron bundle today. But I made a promise. I'm committed. You are getting your iron bundle. I don't care what the game tries to do to stop us. I outcode Leon's Charizard with a car slot. This is what the game did to my boy. It got Mike Wazowski by the Pokemon Shield logo. Oh man, that's great. That's great. You free from the cutscenes yet? Once I finally given the option, I grabbed the Malamar gun sword. Okay. So I don't have to worry about the Inkay stuff anymore. Thanks. Honestly, at this point, I'll take it. I don't want to mess with the Inkay stuff anymore. Like, you were here when I tried to evolve it. It just did not work no matter what I did, and I'm not dealing with that again. It's not happening. I refuse. Stop falling asleep, Switch. Why the heck does this guy have 7 copies of the movie Click? And he finds an Italian copy on eBay and buys it. I understand that the account's name is Click Thoughts, but man, that is dedication to the bit right there. Holy shit. Being brought into battle. Why? it's just saying no. You're not allowed to train today. It's just not going to happen. This was supposed to be a shorter stream to end off the year and get myself prepared for the future things to come. And then I'm spending like a half hour because Pokemon Home doesn't want to cooperate, and you're being dragged into cutscenes and battles the entire time, and I'm just like, why is it trying to stop this? Why is it like this?
don't get it.
It's just not being nice. It's just not being nice, is it? I don't get why he's gonna be so mean to us about this. Just being dumb. Someone drew a little smaller backpack. I want one, but I know for a fact they aren't real. And it's sad. I like Small Whiff. Wake up, Switch. I don't like it when the Switch does that, because it makes it seem like I'm obviously idling for 5 minutes or so. That's what's causing it to do that. But it's making it seem like I'm AFK when I'm not. Because I'm here. It's just that I can't really do anything until the game decides, okay, Vix, now you can trade. But, apparently the game doesn't want to do that. So, the Switch is just like, oh, when are we going to do this already? It's like, calm down, buddy. I got on Kirby's Dream Buffet for the first time in forever the other day. In my very first game, not only got the Megalore cake in my game, but also the myth, the legend, that's right, Crafty Egg. I have no context for this. Oh, that's funny. Twitter sometimes amuses me. A lot of times it's just, here we go again. But, you know, sometimes. Almost tempted to say wait for next stream because how long is it taking? The thing is, I don't know when I'm going to stream next. I don't want to be holding on to this for like 2 or 3 weeks without knowing when it's going to happen. Plus, when I come back, I don't know if I'm going to be playing Indigo Disc, so I might not even have this game booted up. So, I think it's probably just better to do it now, but I don't know. Wake up, Switch. I get it, you're sick of waiting, and honestly, I kind of am too, but I made a promise. We're doing this. The hell's going on upstairs? Mom's like rolling something in up there, but I don't know what it is. Seems pretty big. You think you're done with it? There we go. the game finally decided freedom! Yeah, 60 and then the Pokedex on for Iron Bundle. I'm laughing because someone named their wing Pikmin something, but I don't want to say its name on YouTube because I don't know how they're going to feel about it. But, let's just say it's a Mindecore, and, I think it's angry at me. Do you think the winged Pikmin is mad that it really isn't that useful in Pikmin 4? Like, it has some minor instances, but you're never really going to want more than a few out, and it's wasting a Pikmin slot most of the time. Because you only have 3 types out. It's kind of funny to see the winged Pikmin go through a sort of reverse arc that the yellows did. Because yellow Pikmin, it was like, okay, you get the leftovers, now you're the best, now you're just kind of and you're outclassed. And then 4 is like, yeah, we're gonna keep that going. And when Pikmin were like the most OP thing in 3, and then 4 they're like, I mean, you can use them if you want, but like, you really want to? Yeah. I wonder if in Pikmin 5 they once again bring in every type, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm surprised we got all Pikmin types in 4. If they do it in 5, it's gonna be a miracle. It's just so insane they did it with 4 that if they do it with 5 and once again add 2 new types of Pikmin, I don't think it's gonna work. Then you have to worry about balancing 11 types. That's a lot of Pikmin. It's crazy they did as good as they did with the 9 they had in 4. I think they made it work pretty well, but there are some that just kind of feel a little you know? Still a good game, yeah. Still a good game, go. Still a good game, though. Love Pikmin 4. Game of the year right there. Why is nobody talking about how you can evolve Meltan to Melmetal for the first time in a mainline Pokemon game using new alloy item? Ooh. That's neat. I'm surprised you can't do that in Gen 8, considering you could transfer one in, but cool. I'm gonna keep doing this till it goes through. Alright. Just go online mode. Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. But hey! There's a Malamar. There you go. So you get to enjoy a nice shiny, and I get to enjoy a Dex entry that I probably wouldn't have otherwise, because Inkay is really stinking annoying. I thought Inkay was simple, and then the game's like, eh. It got frustrating. It got really frustrating for no reason. I don't get it. I don't think people complain this much or had this many problems when it came to Generation 8. So I would have seen people complain. And the 3DS was really simple because the console itself was the controller, and you could tell the entire thing upside down. So like, if it works fine in Pokemon Go, just tilt your phone upside down, it works. I don't get it. Why is it just a problem here? You need to select trade, by the way. It's winning on you. These were the same level. Oh, that's perfect. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. And with that,
We have now traded all 60 shiny iron bundles as promised. Alright. There's a dex entry. Alright. And now for one last time, you can claim a reward for the progress you've made in your Blueberry Pokedex. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I was hoping I could end about an hour ago, and then all this happened. So yeah, streams will probably be around this long, if not a little shorter. Next time. But yeah. I'm gonna be taking off for a couple weeks to try to get my shit together. And when I come back, I'm not sure what I'm gonna play first. I still owe you guys the Mario 3 World Challenge run, so I can still do that. But I also have Mario Wonder, Kirby Super Dreamland Deluxe, and Sonic Superstars. So there's a lot here. Not to mention, I still need to finish Indigo Disc. I'm more like, I can't even say halfway into it or anything, because like, I've only tried the one Elite Four member, and I just got completely destroyed. So I don't know how close we are. It's fine. It's fine. That's gonna be it for me tonight. I'll see you guys at some point next year. Have a happy new year, and I guess that's it. I'm really bad with intros, and I'm really bad with outros, and nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing has changed. Oh, man. See ya, guys.